to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Purdy off the play fake. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Donovan Ezeraku in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Chalk that one up to bad acting, I guess, because they certainly failed to sell the handoff, and the pressure stayed keyed in on the quarterback. No Oscar awards for this offense, just a loss of yardage.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. And Jennings will go in motion right. Shotgun now with Purdy. Over the middle, complete. That's Jennings. And he's going to be touched down here. 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Purdy from the gun. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Niners first down. They're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Purdy going to get it to Pearson on the RPO.
Purdy's pass complete to Ricky Pearson.
From the 43, here's a 2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll be stopped at the 46. Gain of 3.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And the pressure gets to McCaffrey as they stop him short of the line to gain. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a 1st down.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
4 yards.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
At the 34-yard line.
We're going to 54. Yeah! We're going to 53.
Here's Prescott. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Well, that's good for a 1st down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in the playoffs.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
Down the right sideline. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. 48 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Here we go, 46. 26.
Off the play fake, Prescott. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
What do you think?
Now a handoff to Blue running left side. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jaded Blue taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Aubrey now for the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
2nd and 10. Purdy looking to throw. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Donovan Ezeraku. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
I spy a couple of extra defensive backs on the field for Dallas.
Cowboys in the dime on 3rd. Throwing here, Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And taken at the 46. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on. Top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here of this first half. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, go to 54, go to 54. Yeah! Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Prescott now. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything is right on target, and the blocking is perfect, and he executed so well.
And now the middle across the 25 to the 27. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game.
Jennings lost the football.
And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Here's Purdy.
It's a shot. And a loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Prescott now after the fumble recovery. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
37-yard line.
Here we go. All right, 47. Then we're going to 53. 26.
Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Complete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing. Prescott. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Yeah, here we go, go to 54, go to 5, here we go, 47, 26.
To throw is Prescott. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was
Not an easy one to hold on to.
For the Cowboys field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Niners ready to go on offense for the final time of this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half.
So halftime now here on Sunday Night Primetime. Let's get it to Scott Hansen in Orlando.
Our spin through the NFL starts now. In Inglewood, the Rams at home to take on the Green Bay Packers. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. He was a big factor in this one, and he shows you why on this play. The Packers are on to the NFC Championship game. They get it done here in the divisional round. Next up, how about a trip to Vegas, everybody? Checking in on the Raiders as they host the Houston Texans. And this is C.J. Stroud. He'll decide to scramble here, and that's the right call. He's in from 9 yards out. The Texans are moving on. They'll play again next week for the AFC title. Got one more to show you right now. Let's go to Foxborough. It's the Patriots taking on the Buffalo Bills. And it's Khalil Shakir. He's one of the 4 verticals on this route, and it's a deep shot. They connect. This is going to wind up as an 85-yard catch and run for the touchdown. The visitors pull off yet another upset. They are now just 1 win away from the Super Bowl. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
McLaughlin now to kick this one away.
Set to kick off.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half.
And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead. Home behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, it may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. The short one there, taken in by Ferguson.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go, go to 54, go to, yeah, here we go. Here we go,
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
yeah, here we go. Hey, take point in.
Prescott to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be... Careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Second down and 4.
Yeah, here we go. All right, hey, what do you think?
They go again with Blue.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 94 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he is trying to will his guys to the championship round next weekend.
And that's a great run, and this is where you've got a running back who feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the second half, you've got the lead, you're looking at moving on to the conference championship, and he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball, and I'll get us home.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
On first down, it's Blue. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
There goes a gain of 4. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And the Cowboys are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for first and goal. Here's a give, left side, Blue with it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jaden Blue with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Cowboys continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Aubrey good with a PAT.
And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
49ers 7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. Taking it right down Broadway. across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one good for 37 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 right at the 40.
Back to throw, Purdy. Now he's going to step up and run.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards. The first down.
49ers first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Pearsall on the jet sweep.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Ricky Pearsall.
A 23-yard run.
And the 49ers get a bit closer.
The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead down to 20.
49ers.
The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone.
And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
They begin with a carry for Blue.
102 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this divisional round matchup.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Prescott.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
So you think it's not tough playing quarterback? Back in the NFL, how about what we just saw there? The rush got home on 3rd down. He had to stand in there and take the shot as he released it. Throws on target, though, and it's good enough to keep the drive moving.
They go draw here. Blue. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and a yard.
They hand it off. It's Blue. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go!
On to give, this is Blue.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Prescott off play action. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
At the 49ers' 18-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go!
Now Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Cowboys are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
49ers 14. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field.
Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard.
Looking to put a drive together.
And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. This 2nd and 4. They go play action here. Purdy.
That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
We'll put that one in the win column for the defense. Trying to contain tight ends in the passing game is so difficult nowadays, but they did in a big way there.
Out of the gun, Purdy.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
DeMarvion Overshown.
With a big-time sack on 3rd down, it's a loss of 7.
Well, I wish this staff luck as they try to find positive. About this performance by their offense as we move through the early part of the 4th quarter. That sack, the latest example. Down by a boatload, this offense simply can't keep up, and the quarterback is still taking hits. I get the backups in there if it were me.
That is caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard
They'll
line.
bring the tight end in motion right here. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Across midfield to the 49-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's a 2nd and 7. Purdy now to throw.
Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Nine yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
At the 18-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
This pass to Jennings, and he makes the catch. Just a gain of a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
And it's 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. He'll try and do this himself.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Brock Purdy.
His 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Niners get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now down to 20. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
142 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Brendan, every great running backs coach that I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves, you're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about running them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Pickup of 3 brings up 2nd and 7.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
Here's 2nd and 7.
And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
Go to 54, go to 54, 180. Hey, go, kill. 180.
On the carry, this is Blue. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, They're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Throwing here, Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jake Ferguson, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Aubrey good with the PAT.
And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
49ers 21.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Now 2nd and 3. Purdy off the play fake.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 37. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.